And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Motivational Mondays. Now, let me tell you what Motivational Mondays are all about. My name is Tanya Dotson-Winckler, and I am the founder of 180 Degree Time Management. I work with high performance business owners and entrepreneurs like yourself that are tuning in who want to double their productivity, get more done in less time and reduce their workday to 8 hours or less. Now, the purpose of Motivational Mondays is to get more done in less time and to reduce the amount of time spent working on your business or working with your businesses, one non-traditional productivity principle at a time. And what you can see that we're going to talk about today is kind of like in a question. I put it into a question sort of format because this is how it occurs for most of us. Like, double your productivity while reducing your workday. Tanya, are you out of your mind? So that's the topic of today, doubling your productivity while reducing your workday, ? Right? Because it sounds like a pipe dream, doesn't it? What we're taught in school and by our parents is study hard, work hard, and you will, get your just desserts, or you'll be able to go out and play, or you'll be able to, get a good job. Now, here's the thing, guys. The trouble is our schools and our educational systems didn't prepare us to be business owners or entrepreneurs. When we were in school, we were thinking that we were going to be something other than what we turned out to be. So, that was pretty good advice back then. And, your parents telling you, go to your room and study, or, you can't go out unless you've done, finished this, that, and the other project or homework or whatever. That was good information at the time. But here's the thing. The majority of our parents were 9-to-5 workers. They were not, entrepreneurs and the business owners and entrepreneurs that we became, right? And our schools didn't prepare us for business ownership or entrepreneurship because that's not what they're built for. They're built to, educate people so that they can go into traditional types of services, but that's not us. So here's the kicker. If you're trying to employ those strategies and you're trying to employ and you're trying to set up those structures and you're trying to follow those standards in your businesses, it's a recipe for exhaustion and burnout. And those of you that have worked with me and those of you that have followed me know this to be true, because when you call me, you're like, Tanya, I'm working way too many hours to get way too little done, and I'm experiencing being exhausted and burnt out. So here's the question for today, right? If you're reading what's scrolling down underneath here, double your productivity and reduce your work day. What if there are strategies, structures, and standards designed solely for business owners and entrepreneurs that you, first of all, have never been taught, and second of all, never even heard of, right? So our clients have learned how to get more done by working less. Now, let me break that down a little bit for you. What they've done is they've increased both their productivity and revenue by using these strategies and they've increased their productivity and revenue by using a previously unknown strategy that gets to the roots of why they're working so hard in the first place and why that's working against them instead of for them, why working way too many hours is working against them, and it is not doubling their productivity, and it absolutely is not helping them to increase their revenue, because what's happening is the opposite effect. What's happening is the more hours that you are working in your business, with your business, and as an entrepreneur and not taking time off for yourself, the more burnt out and exhausted you're getting. So our clients have learned how to get more done by working less. They've also increased their productivity and revenue by using a previously unknown strategy that gets to the roots of why they were working so hard in the first place and what was working against them instead of for them. And by learning this strategy in just 8 to 12 weeks, they started using their weekends and evenings to recharge and relax. They started cutting down drastically on their work days, with some even attaining that highly coveted 4-day work week years ago. for good. I've got one client that's been doing it for 3 years. I've got another client that's been doing it for about 1.5 years now. They also started taking time off to go on holidays and cross those items off of their buckets list, one after the other. I have another client that just came back from holiday and shared in our Facebook group, how many things he got to tick off his bucket list while on that holiday. Oh, here's the best part. One of the best parts. They're also tossing their to-do lists out the windows. Now, you want to know why? Because those items are now no longer on their to-do list. They have gotten done, right? So look, if you're a high-performance business owner and an entrepreneur, and you want to get these types of results for yourself, I have an invitation for you. So every Monday, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to do a productivity principle. If you go back last Monday and the Monday before, we started this a couple of weeks ago, you can see the previous two productivity principles, I call them hashtag productivity principles, that we were discussing, what we were looking at. So this is the third one in our series so far about doubling your productivity while reducing your workday. So that's the one thing. I want you to put this in your schedule for Mondays at 10 a.m. Eastern time. The other thing I want you to do is, if you want to get this done now, if you want to, I'm looking for my, here we go. If you want to be able to work less right now and get more done right now, if you want to reduce your workday right now and start taking your weekends and your evenings back right now, if you want to be able to recharge and reset instead of using your evenings and your weekends to catch up right now, if you want to be able to take time to be with your loved ones and do the things that you like to do right now, if you'd like to start getting your health back right now, if you would like to stop being so exhausted that you can't even say the word workout or go to or gym because you're just too exhausted, and it's just a pipe dream at this point, but you'd like to be able to regain your body, regain your health, reverse some symptoms that you got going on right now, then I want you to read, copy, and paste the banner that's running along the bottom of the screen right now. So what you need to do is you need to type https://180DTM degree time management.com/apply. https://180 D as in dog, T as in Thomas, M as in Mary.com/apply. What you do is you take that, you write it, you put it in your search bar, and it will come up with my calendar, and you book yourself a session that's available on my calendar. And what we're going to do is we're going to take about 45 minutes, and you and I are going to sit there, and this is for free, okay? This doesn't cost a thing. You and I are going to sit there for 45 minutes, and we're going to take a look and figure out what are the standard structures and strategies that you're employing in your workday right now that are costing you time rather than saving you time. We're going to look at your history with time, and we're going to look at your history with your habits, and we're going to be able to take a look and see how we can help you to double your productivity while reducing your workday, starting in as little as 8 weeks from now. So guys, by Christmas, you can have this life that you've always dreamed of while you have a really great organization, a business that's working well for you, and you have the time off to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, guys, I will see you again here next Monday. Check that link out, copy it, read it, copy it, paste it into your search bar, click on it, grab one of the first and best available spot that you find, and let's have a conversation, you and I, for free, about what is getting in the way of you doubling your productivity and being able to answer this question for yourself. Double your productivity while reducing your workday? You bet. Okay, guys, great seeing you here on this Monday morning. Have an awesome weekend. I hope you're set up now to win, and I will see you again next Monday. Ciao.